let's get started right away. Ambrose, well, this week in the Nigerian market, we saw that the index recorded a modest increase of 0.20 despite the volatility in the week. So talk to us about this. So what's the impression?
I'm not surprised that the first trading week of June started on this direction. Especially that after sell in May was defied, we expect to see that sell in June coming up in the market. For especially the first trading week of June, then from the last two trading, we might see people positioning for the earnings season in July. But I'm not surprised because if you look at the market trend for the last 5 years, the month of June is already a sell month after defining the sell in May. I'm not going to start that when markets are hit almost 16 years high, especially that there will be correction in the market. It's past a part of the market that market will not continue in an uptrend. For me, what we saw this week is a lot of profit-taking activities. And also, if you look at the market also, this week that is under review, no form of a fundamental news or anything that will support the market apart from the technicals we are trading in terms of volume and price acquisition. And when you look at your technicals this week, I see that there was already what we call a very divergent in the market. As the market struggle at that peak after forming a double top on a weekly chart, daily chart, and also a monthly chart. For me, I'm not surprised that the market is pulling back this week. And also, despite the oscillation, for me, it's a good one. But one thing is that it creates opportunity for those that want to enter the market at this period. That when you pull back, you buy low. For those that have made money, would have stood at that peak of 16 years high in the market after crossing the 56,000 mark. On Wednesday. For me, it's a good one.
Okay, so let me go to Charles Fakroa on online now. So the 0.20% increase in the index suggests a positive outlook, right? So for that's for Nigerian market. So let's talk about the key indicators of economic factors that analysts and investors are closely monitoring to gauge the sustainability of this upward momentum. So talk to us about this.
Yes, thank you very much. If you look at the market for the week under review, like Ambrose have said, yes, we saw markets getting above 56,000 mark. And of course, what do you expect? Market cannot continue to go up. There must be a pullback, profit taking. People have to, sell and then take their profit. But one significant thing that really touched me there was we saw Unity Bank, we saw corn oil, we also saw ethanol oil. These three companies really made a massive improvement during the week.
Right.
Of course, Unity Bank posted their results, and we saw that increase. I think as at today, I think close about 60 kobo. But on Wednesday, we also saw Airtel, Zenith Bank, GTCO, and of course WAPCO all pulling back. This is part of the profit taking. So in the average, yes, this is a new month after all the excitement in the last week of May. We expect this kind of scenario to happen. So what market participants will be looking at for now is just to begin to plan their trade and trade their plan.
Okay, so let me still continue on that note. So despite global economic uncertainty, we've been seeing that the market in Nigeria was resilient with 0.20% this week. So talk to us about sector by sector now. So which sectors or stock were the most, yes, we talked about ethanol oil earlier, but specifically, maybe we should talk about sector.
Yes, the Nigerian market most of the time defiles the global economic condition because we have seen it. And again, our market, of course, is local, but at the same time, it also has some international outlook. However, I must agree that the companies operating in our market are also very resilient. Looking at sector by sector, you just saw that NACO just released. We are looking at NACO's results. You can see how the performance is. That is coming from the air transport aviation sector. If you also look at the oil and gas sector, you find out that sector also performed very well during the week under review. So you can see that despite the macroeconomic conditions in the world, the Nigerian market is still, because for me, I would say it's still a positive market. Looking at where we are coming from, have this kind of height. Over how many years now to attain 56,000 mark. So it goes to show that the Nigerian market is resilient, and of course, but we just need to deepen the market enough, and of course improve our regulatory oversight in the market, and see that we don't allow people to take advantage of some of the lapses in the market.
Okay, so Ambrose, let's have your take on this.
Yeah, like I said in the morning, that in any environment or any society where you are, despite the challenges, there are always opportunity in that environment if you look well. But when you follow the bad, we are going to panic, we are bound to do mistakes. For me, investors in Nigeria have seen that there are opportunity in our market, especially since the foreign investor left our market because of COVID-19 issue. Then the local investor and one institutional investor took over the market, and they understand the terrain. Like my colleague just said, the companies on the exchange have done well since 2020. They go and check the trend. All the companies that have paid increased dividend. That also is what has supported the market. And at the same time, recently we have seen just a statement from the presidency are giving a clue of where they are going. But what like I said earlier, what we're expecting now, going to the future, want to see the the policy guideline, the implementation. This also shape the market. And for that positive disposition to the market have also weakened investors' sentiment positive for the market. And I believe that going to the future, we want to see this trend up and down, want to start seeing the policy being implemented and also reflect on the economy. But in terms of sector by sector, look at what is happening in the market anywhere in the world. It is policy guidelines that also guide investors. We have seen that in the past 1 year, we have seen central bank increasing interest rate. On that, automatically it tells you that the banking sector is going to benefit, hopefully, from it. On that, investors have seen performance from these companies, and also they are now revaluing the banking stock on the strength of their performance. That's why we are seeing banking stock remain in the uptrend. Also, we mentioned earlier the oil sector. Oil sector has been just on the uptrend because of what? Crude oil price are remain relatively above $70. Now with the proposed removal of subsidy, I think that the interest of investors has rekindled again. Why? We see that this last month of the second quarter being the month that this and we are seeing new prices on the on this subsidy removal. That is going to impact on this marketing companies in that oil downstream, because most of them has their inventory already on the ground. That means on the new price they are made even times 3 of what of their profit.
Right.
That's also likely also to reflect on what on their bottom line. The public are complaining that prices are high. Why investors that I told you are looking at which sector benefit from that increment, and they are looking at the oil sector. For me, this is how to invest. And also, if you look at also the service sector that we're going to discuss today, if you look at during inflationary period, those manufacturing companies will be able to push all their costs to the consumer, because when your price is high, I will reduce my consumption. Automatically, your goods will remain on the shelf. But for those service companies, it's just once they build expenses, because they are service company, if they're able to invest in that, will give them to render your service. They can adjust price up, but it will affect their cost. I believe that was seen that the airline service sector can see results that came from Sako, that came from Cavaton, and also from NACO. They are looking good. It says that investors should have to look at which sector should I go. That's why I said sectoral rotation is very, very important when you are taking your investment. Look at the sector that benefits from anything that's happening around you and invest in that sector, as an investor by looking at your chart, because it's good that before you invest, he said must have what trading plan, investment objective. Therefore, before you buy, or look at the chart and see is it where the market is going or where the stock is going. It's very, very important in the given time.